Well, guys, everybody knows things have been getting really bad the last couple of years, but guess what? They're fixing to get worse. Hey y'all, thanks for tuning back into Chickanic. Hope everybody's having a great new year. My year started off a little crazy. I feel like a fish out of water. It's been so long since I made a video, but I was planning the 2 weeks that I closed the shop for Christmas and New Year's to make a ton of videos. That did not happen. So I went to go visit my mom with my family for about 4 days, and along with 18,000 other flights from Southwest, mine got canceled. So we were stuck an extra 4 days in Las Vegas. So that was a crazy trip. If you follow my post on YouTube or on Facebook, you will know it ended up being a very crazy trip. I am so happy to be back home in Arkansas. So some huge news dropped while I was on vacation, and I wasn't able to get on and tell y'all about it, and you might not have heard about it yet, but as you know, everything in the last 2 years has skyrocketed in price. I wonder why, and it's fixing to get really bad. Today, we're talking battery-powered equipment. But before we get into today's video, if you're a fan of saving time, money, and frustration while fixing your own small engine equipment while watching in-depth tutorials, you've come to the right place because that's what I do. I upload a couple times a week, and if that sounds interesting, hit that like button, smash that subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, and please leave a comment. I love to read through the comments, and I will reply to all the early commenters. All right, so what happened? Zimbabwe decided to ban all exports of lithium. And I know that doesn't sound like a big deal because we get our lithium from Australia and Chile, but that doesn't matter because once Zimbabwe quits selling their lithium to all the places they do, those places will start buying their lithium from Australia and Chile, and the prices are going to skyrocket. Now, in the last 2 years, the price of lithium has already gone up 1,100%, 1,100%, and they say it's not going to stop. So what does that mean? That means everything battery powered, from your hand drills to your battery powered blower to your electric car, is going to exponentially go up in cost. Because when you buy these products, you're not paying pretty much for the actual unit itself. When you buy a DeWalt drill, the battery is like 70 bucks of the entire cost. When you buy a handheld blower or trimmer that's battery powered, the battery's like $150. You're paying for the battery. When you buy an electric vehicle, the battery is 1/3 the price of the machine. So one of the biggest questions I ever get asked is what I think about battery powered equipment, and I really don't have an issue with it. On the other hand, if you need it, I full-heartedly tell you to get it. In fact, I really rather you get corded units because they'll last like forever. Like my grandma, she had one of those Black & Decker corded trimmers, and I swear you couldn't kill it. It probably lasted 35 years. Now, when asked about it before, I really didn't want to get into it, and I probably shouldn't now because I might make some of you mad, but at the same time, it's the truth, so here we go. The fact is lithium mining is terrible for the environment. Now, I'm not one of those gung-ho green people. I'll recycle a little bit and I'll try to, not throw it. I've got an amazing amount of jars right now because I've decided I'm not going to throw away glass anymore, which is very hard to do. You find out you have so much glass that you have nowhere to put it. But the fact is, lithium mining is terrible. And the places I'm talking about right now, which is Zimbabwe and the Congo, where a lot of the cobalt comes from, they use human labor to mine this out of the earth. And you will find that anyone you go to, every single one of them in Africa, has 15,000 men, women, and children down in a ditch with hammers, wearing sandals, all day, working 15, 16 hours a day for $1 to $2 a day. That is slavery, all for our battery-powered drills. Now, while they are mining all of this cobalt and lithium, they have no protective masks, clothing, anything like that. So all of these particles going in the air, they're breathing in constantly, and they are deadly. So although battery-powered equipment like lawnmowers, hedge trimmers, and weed eaters and blowers have become increasingly popular in the last decade due to their low emissions, convenience compared to gas-powered equipment, one of the major negative effects is you cannot recycle these batteries. Okay, you can recycle them or think you are, but actually only 2% of the lithium batteries in the world ever really truly get recycled. Why? Because it's like really hard to do it. Once you get the battery, you have to disassemble it, take it apart, extract the lithium very carefully, and then take out what other components were in that lithium to make the battery itself. It's just not going to happen. So with the particles going into the air creating air pollution, the contaminants being put into the water, which look up the Tibet protesters who are having all their fish die from lithium mining. And let's not forget how it disrupts the ecosystem and displaces the animals. I'm just not seeing this as a good alternative. And then a lot of you are gung-ho, buy in America, buy in whatever country you're from. The fact is you can't buy things from your country anymore. All of the lithium mines are owned by China. Okay, so they own all of them in Africa. They own a majority of them in Australia and in Chile. So it doesn't matter what you buy, you're going to be buying Chinese products made with slave labor. Because not only is it in all of our battery-powered equipment, it's in whatever device you're using to watch this video right now. So I'm from America, and I know I have people watching from all over the world. They might have lithium mining going on there, but America actually doesn't. As much as we talk about going green, we're still buying, just like the whole gasoline fiasco, we're buying our products from other countries. We only actually mine 1% of our lithium here in America. Why is that? Probably because it's disgusting what it does to the land after they're done with it. The amount of water it takes to actually get it out, and the labor really doesn't justify the means. Or how many fossil fuels it takes to actually dig it out. Oh, and one more tidbit of information. Guess who's sitting on $11 trillion worth of lithium? Ukraine. Wonder why they're fighting over the place. So guys, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I did want you to know about this. As much as everything's gone up in the last couple of years, it's just going to keep going up higher. And as much as everybody wants us to go green with battery-powered equipment, it is destroying the earth and making slaves out of people, along with it's going to cost us a lot more. So, thanks for tuning back into Chickanic. Hopefully this video saves you some time, money, and I think everybody might be a little more frustrated now, but thanks again. If you haven't found us on Facebook, find us at facebook.com/Chickanic. Find us at Instagram at TheRealChickanic, or find us at Chickanic.com where you get your own t-shirts, hoodies, and long sleeve shirts. Thanks guys. Have a great day.